Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful, beautiful day. And I hope you want to start this day with some morning routine. And today we are all going into tapping and staying in the flow of life. And I was contemplating about that in my meditation earlier. And especially in these times between Christmas and the New Year, it's, in my opinion, a perfect playground because most of us, we have some more free time, and it's anyways a very reflective period to really give ourselves into the flow of life and giving up to control everything and really practicing that because life has its own timing, life has its own rhythm, and we as humans sometimes believe that we can control how everything happens in life, and we can force things, and we have so much power about how our destiny unfolds. And contemplating about that for a while now, my current state is that yes, we all have willpower and we have an influence on how life unfolds. It's like the decisions we make, the courage to put ourselves into something. But if success wants to unfold, or impact wants to unfold, or a relationship wants to unfold, or all those kind of things that are actually outside of our control, the only way to move towards those kind of happenings in our life is to trust, deeply trust the flow of life. And that trust is not something that we can force, not something we can control. And it's just something to sense within and to basically surrender to. And that's, I invite you to practice for today in our meditation together, because it's a muscle. And when we tap into that rhythm, the flow, the deep flow of life, of being, we tap into a space where we are more self-confident. We tap into a space of knowing, of our own intuition, of knowing where to go. And with that, we have the answers for the decisions that need to be made in life. And we have that deep trust. So I invite you to practice a meditation, so sit comfortably, and then also later on I give you some hints of how to practice that on a day-to-day, not just in a meditation. So to tune ourselves into the flow of life, from my experience and point of view, meditation is a wonderful, wonderful tool. So I invite you to sit comfortably, straighten your back, put the shoulders back and gently down so the heart space can be open. So the chest is wide, back is straight. And you can lie your hands gently down on your lap and arrive here in your body. Arrive with your breath down into into your belly. And now notice from that place into your belly, just notice all the opportunities, the open tasks, the projects, the wants, the not wants in your life. Just really witness them as little pearls or objects that are surrounding you. All those open loops and things. Just see them, witness them around you. And always when the thoughts want to go into the rabbit hole of following, what needs to be closed and project planning, just come back to your belly. Come back to your breath, into your belly. Just really now witness all those open things. See them, watch them, observe. And stay in your belly. Always return back to your belly. And see them piling up in front of you, all those to-dos, opportunities, projects, things to take care of. Just let them pile up in front of you and stay in your belly, stay in your stability. And now, imagine putting them, all of them, all this pile, clearing them up and putting them into a box, gently just for this meditation. Putting them piece by piece all into this box next to you so you clear your visibility, clear your field, and just see the silence, the nothingness that is behind all those things, to-dos, projects. Clear them all up, put them all away. They're not running away, they're not going anywhere, you still have them. Put them all, piece by piece. Clear and now close the box. Clear your field, put everything in the box and close it. Now, lovingly, clarity. And stay there, even if one of those objects and thoughts come up, always put these thoughts back into the box and arrive into your belly so you can see clearly. Your field is clear. And now gently, gently open your heart. Can do that physically also with putting your chest more forward, shoulders back, and emerging towards that silent, clear, peaceful place in front of you that is so empty, where there's nothing. Embrace that space with your heart. And so become one with this present moment of not knowing, of not doing, of simply being alive. And feel in your heart how it feels to just trust the moment. Trust the clarity. Trust the being. And always when a thought comes that disturbs this feeling of clarity, trust, and being, just put it gently, full of love, into the box next to you. Fill that box, it's okay. And trust. Be in that silence with an open heart. Now expand that heart space, that clear, trustful space further and further. That it not just encompasses your body, it also encompasses now your room. And let it grow and grow, meter, kilometer by kilometer, further and further, radiating that trustful, lightful space of being until you can feel the whole earth connected to you, you as part of nature, you as part of planet Earth, feeling and sensing it all. Open-hearted, clear in mind, gentle belly, breathing. And thought, if there comes a thought, put in the box. All the time, just put gently in the box. Coming back to that open-hearted, embracing, trustful place of connectedness with planet Earth. Feel that connectedness to earth with your body. First start with the belly. Feel how you still feel your belly. Breathing. And at the same time, you feel connected to planet Earth. You can sense it all. Now feel your heart space. Open, loving. Embracing the earth. In your body and at the same time connected to the whole space. And if sensations arise, let them be and go. Relax and release. Feeling your open heart and the earth at the same time. And now breathing further into your mind. Feel your whole head, the center of your head, your crown. Connected to the earth. Sense that space in your head. And at the same time, connect to the field. Deep clarity in just being. Any thought, sensation you put in a box, release and put away for now. Now in this deep connection of your body with life, with the planet, ask a question to your guidance. Where do you want to guide me today? Where do you want to guide me today? Dear guidance, dear flow of life. And stay in that trusting presence, listening with eyes, ears, in your inner wisdom. And when thoughts drift you to some different place, come back to your heart, head and belly, connected to the planet. and ask, what is your wisdom for today? Where do you want to guide me today? Dear flow of life. And trust that the answer will come in its own pace. And just stay in silence, listening, observing every sensation in your body. And now, whatever you received, connect again to it all. Sense it all. The whole universe, and you a part of it. Just feel that trusting, loving energy showering you with that light. Imagine this like shower of trust from the top of your head until your toes, just going through every cell. Imagine yourself just showering in that light, showering and swimming into it. Light everywhere, trusting energy everywhere. And gently, put your hands on your heart space. Embrace your heart. And say thank you to yourself for showing up this morning, practicing. And arriving back here in your room in this time and space. Good morning. Welcome back. How was the journey for you? Invite you to journal after that, or maybe have a coffee conversation with a beloved one. That's one access point to the flow of life. This connectedness with nature and feeling basically the body and the oneness at the same time. I really love the science of quantum physics and the realization that, you can also, like me, gently move your legs back. I love that concept of quantum physics where we actually realize that everything is connected, all is energy. Atoms, electrons, and a lot of space. It's all part of the same material. It's all within us. It's all outside of us. And it's energy. And I really sense that connectedness. I don't know how it was for you while practicing. And I think that's an interesting question to contemplate about. So it's like that body access point. And what is another access point is also contemplation. So asking questions. Now we did it together, right? Like in the meditation, I do it with layers. So I get into a meditative state, in that state of connectedness, and then ask questions to that guidance, to the life flow in a way. So to get basically into it. And you can do the same. Just, it's a practice sometimes of just a minute of asking a question. Where do you want to guide me, or what wants to emerge through me? Like a good question, and then sensing in the body, taking a couple of deep breaths or just one breath, and listening and writing. I can really recommend to write. Like for me, I do it actually with laptop, because it's like kind of, I can almost close my eyes and write. I like if you are the letter writer, diary writer, then you can write with pen and paper. That's a great exercise in addition to meditation, what I can recommend. And otherwise also contemplation, just like inquiries thinking, it's meditation. A meditative state is not only achieved when you close your eyes and you sit silently, but that deeper connective space you can basically access all the time. Watching a tree, driving a car. Just be careful, because not like to stay completely present in your senses, but with the eyes open. So not meditating in the car. Traveling in the train, taking a plane. So watching the waves. When you are basically really just observing what's happening around you and then tapping in that connectedness and asking good questions. That's where life is flowing. And that's the pauses of life. Those attunements. And there is where the sparks, the quantum leaps, the ideations happen. And I can just invite you to find that connection points. So you actually can really flow into life. A good conversation is another great access point. Yeah, like a deep conversation, a deep being, a dance is a great access point. Yeah, find those access points for you. One maybe for today and gift it to you. And I'm curious what will unfold, and wish you all the best in just following through on that answer that you receive. Send you with that much, much love here from Koh Phangan. All the best, Alexandra.